Hello, welcome to the worst news channel ever. I'm your host Whiskey Charlie and this is the news. In our first story, titled "With Friends Like These Who Needs Pets," the Louisiana police arrested a man after he allegedly ate his ex-girlfriend's pet fish. This occurred 2 years ago when this man stayed at his girlfriend's dormitory. At some stage he decided to nibble on the fish, presumably because he was peckish. And since then has been sending her all kinds of taunting messages and also photos of the now digested fish in a toilet bowl. Now, the jury is literally still out whether this new novel approach of trying to get your girlfriend back will work. If it does work, I myself might give it a go as well. In our next story titled "Please Stop Copying Men," a lady in China was diagnosed with a very rare condition in which she is unable to hear her husband. This is apparently due to stress. When the lady went to the hospital, the doctors there not only tested her ears, but also her throat and nose, because they are totally related to each other. In this condition, the lady apparently is unable to hear above a certain frequency, and therefore the reason why she couldn't hear her husband. As a man, I would like to express my sincere displeasure at this diagnosis. I feel that for centuries now, men exclusively had the right on using this excuse in order to protect ourselves against moaning girlfriends and spouses. So for females now also to use this excuse to say they can't hear us just doesn't seem right. In our next story titled "Triple K Surprise," Ferrero, the makers of the Kinder Egg, had their hands full over the last years trying to find a way around the legislative problems that they had in places like America. As you know, the FDA has all kinds of restrictions on what products can be sold to children, and little toys that are inside these eggs were considered to be harmful or dangerous because they can get stuck in the throats of little children. So while the company had their hands full in trying to find ways around this problem, their attention lapsed on other fronts, and it was reported recently that in Australia, people opened eggs and found toys with balloons with the letters KKK written on them. The K, of course, standing for Kinder. So as you can imagine, this Triple K surprise annoyed quite a few people around the world, and quite a few children were also harmed during the process because they had their toys confiscated. In our next story titled "A New Category in the Me Too Movement," there is a police hunt out in California for a man who was caught on surveillance camera licking the doorbell of a family for over 3 hours. Yes, you heard me correctly. A man was caught on camera French kissing a doorbell for 3 hours. The police is out looking for this individual, presumably to convince him to join the porno industry. The last story for today is a short one. It's just titled something fishy. I wanted to call it "But No," or the holistic approach, I'm not sure, but yeah. So, a man suffered from severe stomach cramps and stomach pain somewhere in China. He went to the hospital, they operated on him and discovered, as you would imagine, a large fish or eel on the inside. After the operation, they asked him, where did the fish come from? And he confessed that, he said that the fish just swam up there by itself. After a bit more prompting, he confessed that, with the real story, that one of his friends told him that this was going to be a sure-proof cure for his constipation. So, yes. Yeah, so that was it for today. Thank you very much for watching. As usual, I apologize. This was absolutely dreadful, so please do not subscribe. If you do decide to come back because, I'm ridiculously handsome and all of that, I hope to make another video between now and before I die. So yeah, please do drop in from time to time. Maybe something will be available. So yeah, thanks. See you.